Thank you for bearing with me today. Sorry about that.
Of course.
Problem.
Roberto, let's start with you. How does the mystery behind Rose Waters stack up against what happened in Original Sin?
Amazing. Well, listen, I think it's even better. I jokingly say to Lindsay that I feel like the mystery in Pretty Little Liars Summer School could is so complex and amazing that it could be a season of True Detective. And I literally have said that to
Yeah.
Lindsay. No, we listen, we are horror fanatics, we're mystery fanatics, we're thriller fanatics. So we wanted and we thought we were so proud of season one. And when we got the chance to come back for season two, we wanted to amp up the horror and we wanted to amp up the mystery of Bloody Rose. Who is she? What is her connection to A? What is her connection to the girls? Why is she testing our girls? Why is she trying to make them into the ultimate final girl archetypes? So we gave so much thought to that. And we think that it has as many twists and turns
Mhm.
as the season one mystery. And I'm knocking on wood over here, but hopefully an even more satisfying and visceral resolution. But
Mhm.
it but we're but I think if you like the mystery of season one, or you love the mystery of who was A in the original series, you will love Summer School because it's got that to the nth degree.
And Sharon, you're one of the last mothers standing. So what does that mean? How's she handling the aftermath and how is she kind of helping the liars regroup?
Well, I think like any mother, she's just happy everyone's okay. She's holding down the fort. She's definitely mama bearing very hard and furiously. And yeah, so yeah, the girls have a lot to get over, but a really exciting season to look forward to.
And Lindsay, what does bringing Dr. Sullivan into the mix mean for the liars this season?
Oh, well, we're all huge fans of the original show. So, selfishly for all of us, it's just such a treat to have Dr. Sullivan, that character, return, and also to be able to work with Annabeth, who's so wonderful. And for the liars, for their stories, one of the things that we didn't want to forget with a season two or all of the stories and traumas of season one. And so we thought being able to kind of bridge the gap between the series a little bit with a character like Dr. Sullivan, who could quite literally therapize our girls, our final girls, and help them find a way to process the traumas of the past while also moving forward and giving them permission to have fun, giving them permission to go on dates and to get jobs and to enjoy summer and to enjoy their youth. So it really does. Having Dr. Sullivan here really is amazing for the liars and for their journeys this season.
Will there be any like Easter eggs with her performance in calling back to the first?
Definitely. We love, even in season one, we love our Easter eggs for Pretty Little Liars, and love whenever we can give a nod to the fans and a nod to the series. We like to do so. So there are definitely some definitely Easter eggs to be seen and to be had sprinkled
and
throughout the
and to be
season.
heard even in the first episode.
Yes.
Even in the first episode, there's definitely some very big callbacks to the OG PLL.
That's great. And Roberta, with the talk of the final girls, I'm wondering about more seasons. It's a very it's final girls has a very specific connotation that literally they're the final one standing. And then if we go to another season, then they're going to be the final one standing again. What does that say? What does that talk actually say about your plans for the future?
Yeah, it's funny. So we talk about the final girl horror trope all the time, and usually in horror movies, every horror movie, it comes down to there's one final girl. On our show, we kind of the DNA of the show and the given circumstances and the central conceit of our show is that we don't have one final girl. We have five final girls. And a lot of season one um kind of was focused on Imogen and kind of putting her as the ultimate final girl. I'm not going to spoil anything for season 2, but I will say that it does feel like they're all final girls, but there's one girl who kind of is the final girl for season 2. But to answer your question, we have 5 Pretty Little Liars, and in our dream scenario, that means we have 5 seasons where each of our Pretty Little Liars is the ultimate final girl, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be coy.
Perfect sense.
Okay.
That makes perfect sense. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
So you'll start seeing whispers of that even from the first episode, I think.
And Lindsay, it's really cruel that after all the trauma that these girls have gone through, now they're subjected to summer school.
Yeah.
Why did you do this to these poor girls?
Tell us about, you know what? We talked about this a lot. Something we all love horror, but we also love YA and love high school shows, love coming of age. And it's funny, in all of the high school shows I've ever watched, you've ever made, we've ever worked on, a lot of the kids are going through something, but you never really address the way that affects their studies. You know, school, the classroom's kind of just like a set piece, a gathering set piece. And it's so fun, I think, to acknowledge, hey, ladies, this is life. We know someone's been trying to kill you. We know you've gone through a lot, but you still have to pass biology. You do have to get held back in summer school. So we found that to be such a real way to kind of ground what was happening, but also thematically, it just feels like they're a bit stuck after season 1. And what makes you feel more stuck than finally the last day of school? You're supposed to go enjoy your summer, and you're like, nope, you're held back. You're still in school. You're not moving forward. So much of this show and this season is really about moving forward, moving beyond the trauma, moving beyond the events of season 1, moving forward in Millwood High and getting their lives back on track. And Roberto and I are proud slackers who have found ourselves dabbling in summer school as well. So we feel their pain.
It's the teenage version of jury duty. It's like, oh my God, I'm in summer school. This is happening. I'm in this room. It's happening.
It's a fate worse than death for a teenager. Summer school, for sure.
Very real.
Well, thank you guys so much. Really great insight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.